Menstrual Hygiene Day aims to break the stigma around menstruation and also promote good menstrual health. The day advocates for better access to menstrual products, education and sanitation facilities, ensuring women and girls can manage their periods safely and with dignity. This year, the Menstrual Hygiene Day celebration is centered around the theme, Together for Period-Friendly Africa. By raising awareness and encouraging policy change, this day helps to ensure menstruation is recognized as a normal biological process and that women and girls can manage their periods safely, hygienically, and with dignity. In Nigeria, an estimated 37 million women and girls experience period poverty, meaning that they are unable to access or afford menstrual products like pads and tampons, but also pain medication and underwear. Now joining me on the news to speak more on this is Monday Johnson. He is a water, sanitation and hygiene, of course the acronym being WASH, specialist from UNICEF Nigeria. Thank you for your time. Now let's start off with this. How does the theme, Together for Period-Friendly Africa, guide UNICEF's approach to addressing menstrual hygiene challenges in Nigeria and also other African countries?
Thank you very much. Like you have said, today we observe Menstrual Hygiene Day with the theme Together We Strive for a Period-Friendly World. UNICEF has been in the forefront of promoting menstrual hygiene in all ramifications for women. Now for UNICEF, we have our mandate for women and children, and when you look at the issue of menstrual hygiene, it borders around women, it borders around our young girls, especially in school. So UNICEF mandate demands that we do everything to keep children in school, to keep children learning together, to keep them healthy. Menstrual hygiene is one of those things that have been recognized to deter girls from going to schools. There has been a lot of stigma that has been attributed to menstrual hygiene. So UNICEF, with the theme of this year, is trying to garner people's support, advocate that everyone should be able to know about menstrual hygiene, to be able to make it a healthy thing, that it is natural. It is one of those things that actually indicates our to actually indicate that our girls are growing and they are maturing, and there is nothing to laugh at. Everyone should support for us to have a menstrual free world.
Now, could you elaborate on the specific initiatives or programs that the UNICEF has implemented to ensure access to menstrual products, education, and also sanitization or sanitation facilities in Africa?
UNICEF has a program that anchors on education for children. We also have programs that look at water, sanitation, and hygiene, child protection, which are all aimed at protecting children to grow and to mature and to become a full-blown person as they grow up. In all the areas in which UNICEF is supporting, we are actually providing access. We are also advocating with government, with individuals, with influential people to come together to support children as they grow up. So children is the voice of the children. UNICEF is the voice of the children. UNICEF has the mandate to protect and advocate in all ramifications for children and women. And menstrual hygiene is one of those issues in which it takes children away from schools. UNICEF is doing all it can with other partners to ensure that children remain in school, children learn, children become healthy, children are also protected.
Now, what are some of the main obstacles or barriers you feel UNICEF encounters when advocating for policy change regarding menstrual, hygiene management?
One of those barriers is lack of knowledge from a lot of people. They actually, from the cultural perspective, think that there is some issues around women and menstrual hygiene. So UNICEF is trying to debunk the stigmas that are associated with this. UNICEF is trying to build a wall in which we have women, children living together, people being held, poor menstrual hygiene, being a thing of the past, having people to be able to speak freely about menstrual hygiene. UNICEF is also advocating to different partners to provide affordable menstrual product, and also to have a safe space in which women, children can have themselves change the menstrual product or the menstrual pad whenever they are being used. UNICEF is also talking about the norms, the gender norms that are surrounding menstrual hygiene, the stereotyping, which is everywhere. We promote inclusivity, understanding, and recognizing that menstrual hygiene is part of life. UNICEF is trying to advocate that people should be able to support the children, the women. We should be able to have parents supporting their girls, both fathers and mothers, be able to support women during menstruation, so that they can be able to speak freely, they can be able to support them freely whenever there is an issue with menstrual hygiene. Most especially in wash and go, we try to build schools with wash facilities, complete wash facilities. That is, there is water available, there is sanitation facilities with a space for women to change their menstrual hygiene pads. And there is also that education on how to wash your hands after use of menstrual, after changing menstrual pads. So UNICEF is working inclusively with everybody, with schools, with health, with protection to ensure that girls are protected. Women also have a safe space to be able to change and live in a free world without stigmatization regarding menstruation.
All right. Now, my final question is this. I mean, we also understand period poverty, where some girls are unable to properly take care of themselves during their period because they cannot afford certain items or products. So my question is, why are condoms free and pads not? For largely many people. I mean, if you go to quite a number of public gatherings where this enlightenment is, organized, you find out that maybe if it's on sexual education, condoms are distributed free. I mean, you can count quite a number of them. I've been to quite a few. But when it comes to menstruation, you see maybe just a few of them, and you largely get free pads for ladies. Even when they choose to buy, the price has really gone up. I mean, I may just even be practical. I know it used to be about 150 right now. You have like 3 layers or so. Right now it's almost 500, and it's even worse for those with heavy flow. So what is UNICEF doing to make it either free or very affordable?
Yes, this is one of the avenues, as we are discussing now, that UNICEF is trying to bring to knowledge the issues of menstruation and things that are related to the menstrual product. We are trying to get all those producers of menstrual products to come together to be able to donate them to school, lower the prices for people to afford them. When you look at the issue around menstruation, these are things that are not usually discussed in the public. And this is one of the setbacks that we see around menstruation. If you don't talk about it, you will not do anything about it. So by coming together to promote the day, promote menstruation, that it is a normal process, people should recognize it, by also talking to government to come up with health policies that favor, the provision of menstrual product in schools, provision of menstrual hygiene as part of the curriculum in schools so that both boys and girls recognize this by also talking to the industries that produce this product to come together to understand that, especially in rural areas, these things are not available, they are not affordable, that the prices should be reduced. Government should intervene to ensure that this product is available. People can talk about it. It can be distributed freely. People can see it as a way of life. This is where we will now be able to get and talk about it all the time and then make the products available. So this is a call for the different companies that are producing this product to lower the price. Just as you have said, the price is increasing. It shouldn't be. We should have some subsidy around the menstrual product that will allow women, girls to buy and also be available everywhere. And people should be able to talk about it without stigmatization or without any holdback around discussing things around menstruation.
All right, Monday Johnson, of course, water, sanitation and hygiene specialist from UNICEF Nigeria. Once again, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.